Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Mm.
Welcome,
Grand
welcome.
Rising, everyone. Grand Rising.
How are you all doing? I felt at least a big shift in the energies. First of all, before this weekend, but then something happened around Wednesday evening, something like that, like a shift. So I'm super excited to be here live with you, Yobi, and just with our beautiful tribe, because what is nicer than be together with your soul tribe? Nothing.
Absolutely.
So
I'm just
we're
sharing
gonna
it to the pages.
Awesome, awesome. So
Yeah.
we're just waiting for you guys to come in. We have some interesting stuff to talk about. So I was having some challenging things that tried to come into my field, started yesterday. And the big message right now for, I guess, all of us, because that's what my guides are talking about, to really notice as soon as any energy of separations come into your field, that like go into that and don't allow it to become your truth, just seeing like, whoa, okay, I feel separated. I feel, separated from this group or this person, feeling better or less good, or whatever comes through, like anything that can create a separation where you don't feel one with a person or a group, really like the key in this moment, because what they try to do is create separation all the time. But we know that oneness is the truth, and the law of one and all of that, which is just being built and activated within us more and more and more. So for me and my sisters, we worked so much with the separation, like really brought it up to the light every moment we felt separated. And it's such a good practice to do that with your beloved one, with your soul tribe, those that you feel close with your children. Like really bring that to the table every time you feel separation, because we need to take the next level into unity consciousness now.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. That's
And
totally
as
agree.
this came into the field yesterday, as I had this like really like interesting, my own personal triggers coming into my field, the Acturians came in, and I was like, of course, of course, of course, I need to connect with them, because you and me, Yobe, are having this webinar on Tuesday, and I was like, let me see, they have messages for me. And the Acturians are really like a big, huge group consciousness. And they really are one of the most advanced civilizations like in our galaxy. And they are the guardians of our galaxy, which also Pleiadia is in the same galaxy as Acturius. And their main thing that they're working with is actually unity and unity consciousness, as they operate all the time as one, even if each and every one of them have different qualities and skills, they operate as one. So have you been feeling this, Yobi, in the field?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel that a lot of people are really going through something right now.
Mm.
Everyone I've been speaking to, my clients, students, everyone has got something going on. And
Mm.
it feels like we're all being pushed to the limits a little bit as well. And it's all to obviously help us raise our vibration more. And obviously, the more we can connect with beings like the Acturians, it's just complete wisdom, knowledge, empowerment, pure love.
Mm.
And that's what we need to come back to. It's about coming back to ourselves, coming back to our heart, of being in that state of joy and love, no matter what we're going through,
Yeah.
knowing that it is probably for our highest good. Because I was actually watching a thing with Shaman Derek last night. He was saying spirit knows best, so just be thankful.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And understand that everything that happens, for us or to us is really, it comes from so many lifetimes back. It's like karmic lessons, karmic contracts, it's like part of us wants to run away from it. They're like, oh, I just want to be in love and light all the time, and then it just comes. And as you say, it's an amplifier of what is still creating separation. Because by the end of the day, we're all returning back home to source, to God, and feeling that full unity with oneness. And anything that makes us not feel that needs to be cleared and purified.
Yeah,
And
if something's coming up, it's coming up for a reason.
yes, exactly. And then you become as crazy as me and Yobi. So you're like, oh my God, it's like something's coming up, gathering your tribe and like, I have really big challenges now and just sharing it to the world. And then, yeah,
more,
things
more,
changes.
more crazy people like us. The better, the better. More fun,
Exactly.
more playfulness, more lightheartedness, the better.
Exactly. And when you dare to allow it to be cleared, the body usually starts to shake. And it's that like, can I allow it to be fully allowed to come fully to the surface so I can purify it? So, but the awesome thing that I'm so excited about on Tuesday is actually that, okay, the Acturians, I have most lifetimes in Acturians. They've been with me for a long time. They actually also come with their spaceships and do a lot of things with my
Mhm.
light body. But, and when I got the calling that we're going to do a webinar, I was like, but how are we going to be able to connect to their high vibrations? So I got this information, that you're going to do your magic with your breath work, which will really, when we come together with the same strong commitment, which is extremely powerful, and you bring in the breath work and we raise, like really open the energy bodies, we raise the frequency, and we have setting the intention to connect with our guardians of our galaxy, which are incredible healers. They know really how to ground, they know how to purify, but most of all, there's their most significant gift is that they always are connected to the soul. They're always connected to the soul and they're operating as one, which make them understand that each and every person and puzzle piece, even those that makes things challenging for us, are operating with us as one to come back home to source.
Absolutely. And when we talking about what we're going to do on Tuesday, when we breathe, we're breathing energy.
Mm.
So energy is consciousness. Consciousness is divine. So when we breathe, you're actually divinely breathing. So you're breathing divine energy, divine life force into you. And when we can raise the vibration, and breathwork is the number one way and the quickest way to raise the vibration. So when we raise the vibration, we can match into the Acturians energy. We can match into the
Exactly.
divine, into our divine energy, because we all have the divine within us as well. And so we will be going on a very, very beautiful breathwork journey on Tuesday, and looking forward to bringing that for you, because the more we can learn how to breathe, it also brings us, it's the gateway to consciousness, it's the gateway to this very now moment. So no matter what we're going through, whether it's we're thinking about the past, the future, which most people get tied up in, most people get caught up in the mind, it
Mm.
allows us to come back into the heart, and we can raise the vibration of every single cell in our body. Every cell holds a current. So when we can raise the vibration of every cell in our body, what we're going to do, we're going to emanate, we're going to radiate a vibration, a magnetic field out into the multiverse, and then we can connect, we can receive, so we can clear all old dense energies that's in us, that's holding us back, and we can connect to that beautiful higher self, that higher wisdom, higher consciousness, And it's going to be a very, very beautiful journey. And I'm sure the Acturians have something very special planned for us as well.
Yeah, they really have because as even as you're talking now, I receive so much information. Like they really want for you that feel guided to join. They want you to have access to them when you need, because many of us here that are healers and teachers, whatever you want to call it, we are actually Acturians. And what they can do when we ask them to is that they can actually transport our etheric body to their planet and work and activate and give us the upgrades we need in the light body, but also they can take us to their spaceships, which is also holding so much advanced technology that we need.
Med
Ye-
beds.
Yes, exactly. So somehow doing this together in a safe space, because I feel also very secure for us to work together, Job, and having that safe space so all of you get the guidance to feel and sense how it is to actually say yes to go into a spaceship and knowing what to say. So when you're going to do this by yourself, you know what to say to keep boundary test and checking, and also get to know the Acturians. They're 2-3 feet long. They have three fingers, but also how can you test when they're coming into your field so you feel safe that they are working with eternal living light. And they're working with crystals a lot. So for you that want to come, bring your crystal, because their crystals are always activated and connected with the central sun. So it's interesting because you're sitting in the middle of the sun now, Joby, and they
I've got it
always
beaming on
work.
me.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
always work with the central sun, which I feel that most of us are also feeling a stronger connection now lately. And what they also keep telling me now, they keep just telling me that they're going to work with our sixth sense, which is very strong in them. And that's the connection to the universal energies, the sixth sense. And they also work incredibly with the ascended masters. So, I mean, I could talk so much
Keep
about
going, keep going,
them.
keep going. I love
But
keep going
yeah,
about
for
the Acturians.
for all of you that have committed to the work on Tuesday, regardless if you can be there, live or if you're going to listen to the replay, know that this weekend they're going to start to come in and come through. So if you see them like as blue light, and that unity consciousness, they're going to start to clear already any like separation and stuff feeling in the field, because for us feeling guided to do this work, we also those that are going to anchor in the group consciousness and that the Acturians really hold. So I'm super excited. I like feel that this is going to be a very spaced out, amazing, next
Literally,
level, next.
literally. I think you just hit the nail on the head. Spaced out. I think because we're gonna.
If you're starting to see spaceships in your dreams, just know they're coming.
Yeah,
So, but
absolutely.
also like really assisting you with the commands you can use, before you calling them in, and how you can check, all of those things that I feel many, if you're gonna travel, we want to feel safe also. So that's also something important we're gonna bring in. And then also for you guys that are coming to Glastonbury with me and
Mm.
Tim, Jovi's also gonna handle the lifting up with intense
Yeah,
breath work.
I can't
So
wait
excited.
to work with you and Tim as well. It's gonna be
Mm,
magical, and I know we're gonna have a
so
beautiful soul family down as well. So get yourself onto the webinar Tuesday night and get your tickets for Glastonbury on June the 16th, I believe the event is.
mhm,
So yes,
yeah,
it's going to be exciting. So we've got a lot of fun, a lot of the main thing for me, healing should be fun.
yeah, I know.
I really, really see so many people taking healing work so seriously. And the Arcturians love to have fun as well, by the way. Yeah, like all spirit loves to have fun. Like
Mm,
laughter is a major thing in the spirit world. It's one thing that they all carry, and it's human. When you can bring fun in and laughter and lightness, you actually change the chemistry of the body quicker than you would by screaming, shouting, crying. I
Mm-hmm.
see so many people, because the minute you do that, you're telling your brain you're not safe. You're activating sympathetic nervous system. You're going into fight and flight. And the more you can lighten up your healing modalities and have fun doing it, it doesn't become a chore. And then you go, oh, I want to do that again. So on Tuesday night, we're going to have super fun.
Oh, yes.
We're going to have super
Oh,
fun.
yes.
And it's gonna be something completely different to you, probably what you've ever experienced before.
Mm.
But just being open to that, to be able to receive that, allows you to elevate in consciousness as well. That might be your next step. Just be open to have a different experience.
Mm.
Come and have an experience, and then whatever is given to us and we receive with absolute love and honor from the higher beings is beautiful and perfect in every way.
Mm. Yeah, I talked about it in my Instagram this morning. Like the fastest way to align ourselves and come into center is to connect with our passion, what we love to do, what makes us thrive. And that's really like, what makes you laugh, what makes you love. That is like the fastest way, not like super
Yep.
intense, rigid, spiritual, like sometimes like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
do this. It's like that fast track of like remembering, what is naturally awakening your life force energy, because that's also something that the Acturians have. They have like a limitless amount of life force energy. They don't eat, they source, they only eat, source, and they have limitless amount of life force energy. So it's really like inviting more fun. And that's why in Glastonbury we're gonna start with ecstatic light language dance activation. We're gonna start with having incredibly fun, opening the energy body, and then go
Mhm.
deeper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's Bashar does a beautiful um explanation of how to get the best out of life, and it is do what you absolutely love, your highest joy, do it to your best of ability, and have no expectation.
Mm, exactly. No expectations, because that's when even more magic comes in.
Mm.
Because as we allow that magic to come in, like having incredibly fun without expectations, then we are opening up the portal to higher consciousness. If we keep the expectations, we're just staying where we are now. But if we allow the unexpected to come in, we're opening the portals to the higher consciousness. So, guys, you can hear we're excited. And know that the work always, always, always start the moment you commit, buy your ticket, and then it's like, whoa, it's pouring into the field. And again, something that is very big now, energetically, like as an energy update, is for us to always keep checking, okay, what makes me feel separate? What makes me want to contract, what makes me want to go into victimizer or comparison and all of that, because it's information again, but come back to you, and know that coming together now is really what we need to come together. We need to allow that separation to come up to the surface, and ask for assistance when you need to feel more support, and let's come together much, much more as a soul tribe.
Absolutely. And togetherness also is a collective vibration as well. And when we all breathe together, when we're going to have
Oh, yes.
hundreds of people around the world joining us on Tuesday night, we are not only we're breathing for ourselves, but it's breathing for the planet, because we're breathing divine energy that
Yeah,
amplifies the frequency of the crystalline grid of the earth. So we're doing the more of us that can come together, the more fun we have, the more energy we create. And when we breathe together, we come together in
exactly.
perfect harmony with love.
Exactly.
It's great.
Because we're all kind of like connected to different grid points on Earth to the crystalline grid network. So as you say, as I am amplifying and raising my vibration, I also assist that grid point, and you assist your grid point, and the other person, all of those hundreds coming together, and then it becomes like an explosion on the whole planet, which is so juicy.
Yeah, and each and every one of us is living exactly where we are supposed to be to
Right now.
raise the vibration where we are as well.
Mm.
And when we connect to the Acturians on Tuesday, that's going to amplify that as well.
Yes, and they will take us up to the central sun, and whatever we're doing from our like grid point, it will go straight up to the central sun, and then it will be sent out to the galactic dimensions and the earthly dimensions, which is huge. Again, we're doing huge work. We might see a part of it, but it's always much bigger than we see.
Of course, made a vibration ripple through the multiverse.
Exactly, exactly. So we really hope that all of you feel guided to come and join us on Tuesday. If you cannot be there live, you're still a part of the energy work, and getting the replay the day after. And if you cannot attend at all, you're always welcome to just take these parts that we talked about now and sit in meditation and work with it yourself. So I'm super excited and honored to have you there, Yobi. We're
Oh,
finally doing.
it's an honor for me. We've been talking about doing a webinar together for about 2 years.
Yeah, it's exactly 1 year ago we met in Glastonbury, you and me, and we
Mm,
did some planetary work there. And it's like
yeah.
divinely, like 1 year after that, we're here now doing
Mm,
the webinar, which
yeah.
is incredible. And this is how everything is so beautifully synchronized. So,
And it's practically be a year, nearly a year to the date when we go back to Glastonbury and meet again.
exactly, it's like full,
Mm.
full solar return. Okay, beloveds, we are hoping to see you. We hope that you're having a magic weekend. And remember, fun is it's a portal.
Absolutely. Raise your vibration, breathe,
Yes,
and
breathe.
relax and let go of all your stress, your worries, your fears, and just be in your truest self with love.
Yeah. Just at one inhale, like it's so much. Just a huge inhale makes you like connect to the highest true vibration and allowing you to exhale what is not supposed to be in your field. Like 1 or 3 breaths, it's like life changing.
As you breathe into the cells, breathe in. And I
Mm.
am transforming myself. I am empowering myself. I am elevating myself. And do some affirmations. Breathe in the love, whatever it is I am. And then breathe it out. I am that
Mm.
I am. And just let it go.
Exactly. Oh my God, so excited.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking consciously breathe through the day, and I guarantee you will change your life. Be conscious of every breath.
Mm. Grounding, breathing, coming back to center, back to our heart is everything. And the more we do it, the faster it gets. And yeah, the stronger we become of the message. We are just emanating the codes and becoming who we are, and we don't need to do so much.
I can't wait to take you all for a session on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So thank
It's
you, Yobi. Thank you, everyone that joined
pleasure.
us. We will
Thank you,
put the link
everyone.
into the text and just enjoy this weekend. That's the best way in assisting this planet, enjoying. Love you all.
Blessings, everyone. Have a beautiful
Blessings.
weekend. Stay blessed. Stay
Bye.
divine. Hao Shao. Shao.
House, house.
Hao. Big love,
How?
everyone. Mhm.